Hello folks, time for another video and shave. Well, I hope everybody had an awesome Christmas. Hope everybody got all their shaving needs in, and as far as presents. My family doesn't give me shaving presents because they think I'm cuckoo. But, a lot of noise out there today. But my son-in-law came through and he bought me a couple little shaving items, not expensive, off of Amazon, and I'm going to use one of them, well, one set today. It's by Barber Up, and it's their shave stick. Comes in this nice little container, little like cardboard container, and it kind of reminds me of the same kind of plastic container that my Omega alum stick is in. And to finish off the shave is the matching Barber Up, was called the green block. Basically it's just an alum block. So this just comes in a nice little box, and it comes in a nice little plastic case by a company called Barber Up. I know they're on Amazon. And here's the alum block. Basically just an alum block. So comes in a nice little green case. So I figured I might as well use this today. I just got it for Christmas. It's going to be a couple days before New Year. So, and I got plenty of growth. I still have a little bit of that red marks from my last incident. So I'm sure I'll be chewing that up today. Yeah, and the funny part is on this container, it actually says it's sandalwood scented. Really can't tell from the stick yet, but it's sandalwood scented, and it says shaving cream. It's definitely not a cream yet. It's just still in the stick, and it's very hard. It's a very hard stick. And if you see on the label there, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it does say shaving cream, but it's definitely a shaving stick. Yeah, it even says it on this. It says shaving cream. But I looked it up on Amazon. It was fairly inexpensive. Happy bought it for me, but it comes in like a little holder. They have a little presentation that they say you could take it out of the holder and you can put it in your shaving bowl and whip up a lather that way. But I'm going to actually rub this on my face and see how it goes. So razor today, I'm going to be using my Rockwell 6S. I'm on plate number 5. And I have a brand new Pole Silver Super Iridium in there. Little Pole Silver. And like it says, this is the Barber Up Shave Stick. It says on the container that it's a sandalwood scent. Kind of reminds me more of the Palmolive scent. I do have 2 little red marks here and there, but I do need to shave. I do have like 3 or 4 days of growth on there. I don't remember how long. So I'll just rub the shave stick on the face. And we'll see how it goes. I still didn't tell you what brush yet, but let me rub some of this shave stick in. I was going to shave some of this off and put it in a bowl, but I said let me try to shave with this actually as a stick. Let's see. So that's why I didn't use a pre-shave today, because I'm going to be face lathering this. We'll see how unsuccessful or successful this will be. Oh, brush. Got to get to the brush now. Brush I'm using, I figure the perfect brush for face lathering is my F-1 Innovator by A Rich Man Shaving. It's a good knot for face lathering. So let's see. Yeah, I can kind of smell the sandalwood now. Well, it's definitely not whipping into like a killer lather. Let me rub some of this stick onto my brush. Maybe that'll help it a little bit. Next time I shave with this, I will actually put some of this into a bowl. Kind of reminded me of the first time I lathered up at Williams. I could have soaked that stick before I applied it, but didn't say that in any because there's no directions on it, so we'll see. It's definitely not a thick lather. Feels slick though. Looks like I got a little bit of dissipation going on, but let's try it out. Going with the Rockwell Success and the Pole Silver. Well, feels slick. Even though I don't have like big poofy lather on my face. Definitely dissipating, but this is the first time I'm using this soap, so like I said, next time I use this soap, I will probably shave some off in bowl lather and see how that goes. I can say though, the soap is slick. It does have a pleasing scent. It's sort of sandalwoody. It's definitely not Taylor of All Bond Street strong of sandalwood, but there's a hint of sandalwood in it. It has more of that palm olive shave stick scent to it. Yeah, that lather definitely dissipated quick. Well, one thing about this soap is it does have slickness, so definitely doesn't have that big lofty poofy lather, but it does have slickness. Alright, so that was definitely an interesting first pass. there is definitely residual slickness. That I can definitely tell you. You know, my house was quiet all day. And the second I come into the bathroom to shave, everybody's got to be noisy. Well, I think what I'll do is I'll try to reapply the stick. I don't know how that'll be since my face is kind of slick now. But we'll see. It is a pleasing scent. It does have a hint of sandalwood. Like it does say it's sandalwood scented soap, but to me it has more of that palm olive scent. And we'll see how she does with the brush. I definitely got to try this next time in a bowl. I'll shave some of that stick off in a bowl. Or I'll put the whole stick in the bowl. See how that works out. I'll keep the lather a little bit more pasty on this pass. See if it dissipates. But it's definitely thin. But like I said, it does have good slickness, so maybe we'll see. So let me wipe off my counter for a sec because I just don't want to lean into all this water that I got on here. Alright, let's go against the grain. You could barely see it on my face. It's like almost opaque. But we'll see. Thank goodness it's slick. Yeah, it definitely has the slickness. Doesn't have the big poofy lather, but it does have a good slickness. I think this soap was around $8 or $9. Like I said, it wasn't expensive at all. I'm glad my son-in-law did give it to me for Christmas because it was the only shaving stuff that I got. Because the rest of my family thinks I'm cuckoo. Alright, let's check it out. Pretty much the invisible lather. But, seem to do a pretty good job as far as protecting my face. from that blade. I just have a little bit over here. Of course, everybody's got to make noise right now. Right outside the bathroom door. Alright. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Drain my sink. Do a little cold water rinse. It is slick, because the slickness is definitely still on my face. Wow, my sink is like the messiest it's ever been. Let me hit it up with the regular towel. Alright, so the Barber Up Shave stick wasn't a lather master, that's for sure. But the slickness was good. And what I'm going to try now is after I fix my shorts. Alright. Is just let me, yeah. I am nice and smooth. Let me rinse out my brush real quick. I could definitely feel the slickness on the brush. There wasn't enough lather in the brush for me to squeeze some out. Like I said, next time I try the soap, I'm going to have to try putting some in a bowl and lather it that way and see how it works out. It's a very pleasant scent, kind of a cross between a palm olive stick and some sandalwood. So that was the F-1 Innovator knot. It's in a rich man shaving brush. It's one of my favorite face lathering brushes, or I like using the F-1 knot when I have a harder soap and a puck that I need to really get lathered up there. And let's see the shaving stick. So you can see it's like got that nice green color, almost like a palm olive stick, and there's this nice little plastic lid there. Like I said, it's the same setup as like an Omega, almost the same size setup as like an Omega alum stick block, and that's the Barber Up Shave stick. Let me see if the cap fits on this for my Omega. I'll take my Omega cap. See if it fits on this. It does. So they must use the same cap as in the base as the Omega stick, as the Omega alum stick. All right. Like I said, that was the Barber Up Shave stick, and it comes in this nice little like cardboard tube container, like that, you can see. Cool for storage or cool for travel. So I'm going to try the Barber Up green block. Comes in a box like that, and comes in a nice little green plastic case like that, and basically it's just an alum block. You'll see it's just a regular alum block in there. So we'll give that a shot. But like I said, the razor I used today was my Rockwell 6S on plate number 5. And there was a pole silver blade in there. Super iridium. With lots of hook still on it. So that was the super iridium. Kind of got a bunch of caca. Alrighty. So we'll make sure we'll clean this razor up very well later while I'm doing my editing. Alright, so let's try this this Barber Up green block, which, like I said, is pretty much a alum block. Like I said, it has a little case. This was pretty inexpensive too. I think this might have even been more than the soap, I don't remember, but I'll leave a link in the description down below. Just put a little cold water on the face. Run the alum block under some cold water. Yeah, and it feels just like your typical alum block. Just a little slight sting on those little 2 red dots that I have on my face. So that was Barber Upp's, what they call their green block, which is basically an alum block. Looks like it's pretty well made. I know I was looking at some of the reviews that this block was a little crumbly, but this one looks like it's in one piece. And like I said, it has that nice little case that fits in. Pretty cool. Just gonna leave the case open, let it dry over here on my rack with everything else. I'll just let that alum sit on my face a little bit before I wash it off. And I didn't pick out a balm or anything for today, so I'm just going to hit it with something basic. When I'm done, I'm going to just use some Phoenix's unscented Star Jelly. Not going anywhere today, so I really don't need to put on any kind of aftershave or anything, so. Yeah, so as of now, if I was reviewing this soap for its only time, I would say its slickness is great, lather is pretty poor, very affordable. It is, you can get it off of Amazon. I don't know if they actually have a website. I haven't even checked into it that far, but I'll leave the Amazon link down below. And that was the Barber Up Shave Stick. I guess it comes in this little cardboard container, and it's in another plastic little container, so you could probably just take this little travel container with you. So, and the alum block was their was called the Barber Up Green Block, which they call their aftershave remedy. Pretty much an alum block, folks. So yeah, I mean, it was a good shave. I mean, if you're one of those guys that really want, like, you know, that real poofy lather in your face, this is not the soap for you. The protection on the soap was pretty good, so I was happy that there was that. My Star Jelly's not coming out of my container here. There we go. There's no reason why I don't like pumps sometimes. The pumps don't load. Just put a little Star Jelly on. That'll replace that moisture from the shave. It'll also take care of those little red spots I had there. yeah, so New Year's is coming up in a couple days. I don't know if I will do a shave before then. I think I will. So that'll probably be my New Year's shave. This won't be my New Year's shave. This is just a little review of that Barber Up soap and Blok that I got from my son-in-law for Christmas. I was actually shocked that I actually got shaving product for our Christmas. All right. Well, it was a good shave. Wasn't super lathery. But next time I use the soap, I'm definitely going to use it again because I'm going to give it more than one try. Next time I use this Barber Up Shave stick, I'm going to definitely put some in a bowl, lather it up that way, and we'll see if it changes its consistency. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. And like I said, the products I used today will all be in the description below. Click on it, check it out yourself. The Barber Up pieces were from Amazon. The Star Jelly, of course, was from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I'll leave PAA's link down there too. Brush, of course, was Rich Man Shaving. Razor, of course, was Rockwell. And blade was Pole Silver Super Iridium. All right, folks, so until next shave, Glenn signing off.